Good morning, another beautiful morning here at the Paddock Paradise. Today I have the chores and I have a lot of time to take you with me on that. I already got some questions like how do you attach the hay nets on the crates. So things like that I will show in this video today. But first, let me start with this. Look how sweet. They love their hill. Aslan is behind Lois. So sweet. And Spike is enjoying breakfast. So the reason why I want 7 horses, and as you have counted, we only have 5 now, so I'm still looking for 2 mares. The reason I want 7 is because there are 7 days in the week and 7 days of chores. And since I've been on many different stalls, many different paddock paradises or DIY type of barns, I have collected that information and found out what was working well for me and what wasn't. For example, at my previous barn, Spike is gonna join them too. Now they're all together. Cuties. At my previous barn, we had 2 chores shifts every day. So one in the morning and one in the evening. You had to be there at a specific time so that it would be fair for everyone, that the work would be equal for everyone, because there would be equal amount of hours between every chore. For me, that didn't really work because with the evening chore in the winter, it is dark when you have to do it. So that is not really ideal. And sometimes in the morning you want to go somewhere, or sometimes it is raining and you have to do the chores exactly at the hour when it's raining instead of just an hour or 2 hours later when it might be dry. And it was still a lot of work, and we would have up to 3 shifts every week. So it was a lot. And now with everyone having 1, you only have 1. And that 1 might be more work than if you would divide it on 2 a day, but it is only 1 shift. And that is what I really like. Another thing that I notice at other barns is that it all has to be equal amount of work. And I don't even think that's possible, doable, achievable. Because often when it's a very warm day, the horses eat less and poo less. And when it's very cold, they eat a lot more to keep themselves warm. So with that, it's already not achievable to make every shift equal amount of work. And I just really like the flexibility. So I now, because we're not complete yet, I have 2 shifts, and the Sunday we share with everyone. So I have today and tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday. And I know that the shift was yesterday evening and I'm here now at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I know it's not going to be a lot of work. But I can't really come later today because I'm going to be on a podcast, and that is a 2-hour drive. So I think I'll be very tired tonight, and I think I'll just like to go home then. So I'm still going to do it today, even though it's not a lot. But I have the shift tomorrow, so then it's going to be more. And that is fine, because that's just how things go. I'll take you with me. So here we have 2 crates. Eventually I only want 1 here because this is also the place where we have our water. And I'm actually not going to fill these today. So they're completely empty. And that is because the other 3 are still full. And I've noticed that they don't really like those 2 bales that I put in there. But yeah, throwing away 2 full bales is not really what I want. So they're just gonna have to eat it. I'll be here tomorrow again. If they're really not eating it, I can decide to give them more hay. But I hope they can last until the weekend with what they still have. And I know they can because they still have enough. But they're just reluctant to try those bales, even though I know they're fine. So how we do it right now is we get one of those bales, we roll it over with 2 people into the paddock next to a crate. Then we get the plastic off, put the net over it, tilt the crate on its side, then put the bale in it with the net, clip the net, and get the whole thing back on the ground. And honestly, that works perfectly. It's even achievable by yourself with 1 person, but it's a lot easier with 2. So our weekly chore is just mucking out, and for now it's still the water. But the hay is done every weekend with me and another person. So that just relates and everyone gets a turn. And then the weekly chores that you do by yourself are pretty easy. Since this one is empty, I can show very well how we attached it. We attached it into the crate with this. Now you can see. So a hook and a ring. Because someone asked, well, what do you do when they fall out the whole net? Because her horses were dragging the whole net out. But yeah, you attach them like this. You can attach them to 2 sides. For us, this works fine. Yeah, that's how we do it. I'll show you a full one right over there. And I now only see 2 horses standing. So Spike joined in on the nap. There you go. Cuties. So sweet. Okay, so we also have these snack nets, but they haven't really started it yet. We also have one on the hill. I've not seen a horse go on the hill yet. So this is also something that I would like them to eat, but they might not like the small holes. But I do hope they will eat this because it is a nice enrichment. We also have a bowl over there, right there. Hey, sweethearts. So in this one you can really still see how full it is. It is a complete bale minus what they've already eaten. But as you can see, it's very heavy. Wouldn't be able to show you how I attach this one. But this is how much they still have here. And they also have some in that one and the one over there. So they're fine. Oh, is your nap over, Lois? So ideally I want 5 places for 5 horses. But I also really do want them to not waste too much hay. So for now, as an exception, I'm gonna have them just eat from 3. They also have the grass and the clovers that they really like, because this part is now open and it got a chance to grow a little bit. So that's also why they don't eat a lot of hay right now. It's also very warm. As I said, when it's warm, horses eat less. So yeah, I hope they'll still eat the rest. And then this weekend we'll fill up all 5 of them again. And that is what I ideally want, because all of the horses will be able to have a chance to eat, even when they're low in ranking. But look at this. I've not seen a horse go on the hill yet. So this is also something that I would like them to eat, but they might not like the small holes. But I do hope they will eat this because it is a nice enrichment. We also have a bowl over there, right there. Hey, sweethearts. So in this one you can really still see how full it is. It is a complete bale minus what they've already eaten. But as you can see, it's very heavy. Wouldn't be able to show you how I attach this one. But this is how much they still have here. And they also have some in that one and the one over there. So they're fine. Oh, is your nap over, Lois? So ideally I want 5 places for 5 horses. But I also really do want them to not waste too much hay. So for now, as an exception, I'm gonna have them just eat from 3. They also have the grass and the clovers that they really like, because this part is now open and it got a chance to grow a little bit. So that's also why they don't eat a lot of hay right now. It's also very warm, as I said, When it's warm, horses eat less. So yeah, I hope they'll still eat the rest. And then this weekend we'll fill up all 5 of them again. And that is what I ideally want, because all of the horses will be able to have a chance to eat, even when they're low in ranking. But look at this, our beautiful little herd. Let's see if I can get in a cuddle. Hey, Esabus. I don't think he hears me. So nice. Yes, Spike. Aslan always moans while sleeping. I'll see if I can get my microphone near his mouth. It's so cute. Hey, Esabus. Hey, my sweetheart. No response. Hey. Cute. I'm gonna leave him be, because he's clearly not done with sleeping. I don't think he even noticed that I was there. Oh, sweetheart. I really enjoy watching him like this. At his previous barn, it was always very muddy, so he wasn't really able to nap that much. And in the last few months, he wasn't really feeling well, wasn't really feeling part of the herd anymore. He was often isolating himself, not really relaxed. So he laid down sometimes and rolled sometimes, but not really. This has probably been over a year since I've seen him like this. Of course, since I've seen him a few times like this already in this place, but things like that, and on the open day, Spike and Lois were really like this, napping full flat, and that really shows how much they love this place. So such a nice compliment from them, because I work hard on making it a nice place for them, and I work hard on selecting the best horses, or the best fit and the best match for this place. And so far I think I've done all right. So here we have our other full bale, and right here you can see, I think the reason why I don't want it, this has not gone bad, this is mud. Because when me and my boyfriend placed this bale, it was very wet here, so we placed it on its side and then into the crate, but then it got muddy, just this side, but still they don't really like eating it. Well, I think this is just, it looks like nice hay. They're not even eating the loose parts on the top, but I really want them to, because otherwise we'll have to throw all of this away, and that's not really how I want to cooperate with these horses. And now I'm gonna muck out, try to do it without waking up Aslan and Spike. Mucking out is not really very interesting, but I am very happy with my manure container, and I think that's interesting to show you. But first I'll have to fill up a wheelbarrow. Presto has joined the napping club now. It's so cute. Everyone gets a turn. If you like using a, we call it mestboy in Dutch, then this is a great tip. A children's hark. I don't know the English word for that either, but that works really well with getting the poo out. Hey, sweethearts. Hi, Assie. Hey, liefje. Assebas. Hey. Hey, lief. Hey, it's me. It's me. Hey, buddy. I love you. We had a beautiful cuddle session. Okay, now let's continue with the chores. I'm gonna take a shortcut. This is better. Look, Aslan is licking the anti-insect block. So, this is our mirror container. I rent it and I'm very happy with it because otherwise I'd have to buy it and figure out how to empty it myself. Now the company that we rent it from is also emptying it. So this is our setup. We have a little hill here and then we can just fill it up completely. So the chore shift is basically just mucking out everything on the day that it's your turn, and that will be it, because I'm gonna fix a system for the water, which we're gonna go to now, but for now we're gonna have to do it with wheelbarrows and water bags, but eventually that will go automatically or with a pump or something a lot easier than what it is now. But then eventually the chore shift will just be mucking out, and that's really nice. And then in the weekend we fill up 5 bales of hay and then you just do some water, but then it's gonna be easy. I'll show you what we struggle with right now. Hey, Assie. Are you on an adventure? Spike saw something, but I don't know what. Woohoo! Are you gonna initiate some zoomies? Oh, some comfort with Lois. Hey, my gorgeous man. So the problem with our water is that we don't have running water here. Initially we got a deal with the farmer here who would put these cubes over here with the machine, but the machine keeps breaking down, and the horses drink way faster than the farmer expected. So we're doing it manually now, as in bags, wheelbarrow. That's how we do it now. And then we pour it right into the buckets. Yesterday we emptied it. We planned on filling it too, but then the other girls were later and I had an appointment. So I cleaned this one, emptied it, put the rest of the water in these, And now today we agreed to fill it up, but I have another appointment. So I said, well, I'll fill it up with a few wheelbarrows when I can, and then they can do the rest together. So let's see how far I can get. And yeah, now we have to walk with the wheelbarrow towards the barns and then take some water here. Coming up. That is one. And a butterfly. And that is two. Let's go. Only all the way until the hay bales. But I won't need to go to the gym after this. Let's see if we can get it in 3 rounds. This being the first one. I think the bucket will be full then, because this is 160 liters because each bag is 80, and the bucket is, what was it, 500, 600 liters. So I think with 3 rounds we'll already be pretty full. What a workout. Gonna get attacked by flies. We made it. This is where it has to go. So each bag is 80 kilos, which is heavy. So I'm gonna use our pink bucket and walk it. That is about 3 times per bag. A real workout. More times with just this load. Wish me luck. That's what that first bucket did. The middle part is still dry. Oh, the things I do for these horses. Alright, that is 1 load. They're empty now. This is the score. The first circle. And it took me 30 minutes. Okay, up to the next one. So, this is the second load, 4th bag. The horses have realized that there's fresh water. My pants is soaking wet, my shoes are soaking wet. We watered the plants, but we also kind of watered the horses. I'm gonna bring this back because I said I'd need it for an hour, and it's an hour now. And then I walked there with my own wheelbarrow, so I'll fill this one in the wheelbarrow, and then I think we're halfway there. So my calculations of only needing 6 bags is not accurate. Probably need 12, but the girls can do that tonight, so I already did a lot for them, so that's really nice. Last one. So in the end, this is the score. Not unhappy about it. See, it's a lot. Okay, so right now this is the struggle that we have here. Hay is going good now. I'm tired that my hands are shaking. The mucking out is perfectly now that we have a container. Only the water is a problem, so I'm either gonna dig a hole. I don't know the English word. Where I can, a well. I don't know if that's the correct term, but something like that. Or I'm gonna have pipes go all the way to the barn. But then we'll have to dig, and we'll have to dig the well as well. But I'm gonna figure out what is better for us, what works better, because I would love to have a flutter system, like an automatic system, where there's something on top of the water that will give a signal to the water supply when the bucket is full or not, and when it's empty it fills it up, and when it's full it stops automatically. So that is the ideal situation. but we'll have to see if that also is financially a good option. For now, I'm gonna go home, shower, change my clothes, and then I'm gonna go to record a podcast at a popular equestrian podcast here in the Netherlands. So I'm very excited about that. And if you have any questions about how I run my barn here, just let them know in the comments. I'll make sure to give you an answer, because like in all my videos, I just love inspiring other people. I still, even though this is just a temporary situation with the water, when that is fixed, this is of course a very low maintenance type of keeping your horses compared to having them in a stall and mucking that out every day, and this just works for itself. So that's really nice. I'll keep you updated. Maybe I'll do another barn routine type of vlog later when the water is done. But for now, this is how we're doing it now. So thank you for watching. If you have questions, let them know. And otherwise, I'd hope to see you in another vlog.